As a child, I was very late and I was always behind in doing my homework on the bus, but not now. When it comes to business responsibility and money, I like to be ahead of the game. Why? Because there's always one thing you forgot, one thing you need to double check, or just keep testing everything. Keep trying those screws and make sure nothing's loose. And that's important for business and also to take on partners. Well, it all depends. Really all depends. One of the worst things you could ever do is have a bad partner because they'll force you to do something. They might do something bad with the company. So I was lucky. My wife is my partner. And so we're in different departments, but when we blend together, we support one another. So that works out fine. And so if you need to start even slower by not having a partner and being completely 100% in control, that's fine. But if you have a partner that is involved with the technical side, well, by all means, you need that individual or the one that's the master in marketing and SEO and things like that. Well, there you go. And even if you're the brains and you need somebody as the face man and representative, that has value as well. And I think that's okay. So maybe just have parameters there, maybe take it in stages. Or as I say before, don't do a bait and a switch and a surprise when you're in too deep. The worst thing ever is setting up something and then all of a sudden they try to change the terms on you when you think you're in too deep. That puts a very bad taste in your mouth. But I always believe that 40 hours a week is part-time, Yolanda. 80 hours is full-time for a CEO. 100 hours, you're a beast. But if you're currently working, you can easily put in time in the mornings, in the evenings, and on the weekends so you're still responsible with your family and finances and you're testing waters. And so, and finally, for entrepreneurs, don't be hard on yourself. There are certain skills you should be practicing public speaking. You should be a very good writer. Don't depend on AI. Be a good listener. Learn how to take notes. Do meeting minutes. If you get on the phone with somebody at a company prior to a transfer, give a positive escalation. Remember the name of the secretary and use that because it separates you from the 99 other people making those calls. And this is prior to any sort of contract. You're really showing good faith. And so if you just do the thing that we were raised by our parents and grandparents, I think most people will have their common sense and make the right decisions when being an entrepreneur.
Oh, great advice to entrepreneurs. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, one thing that you talked about was bonuses, paying out the bonuses for your employees. And from our prep meeting, you seem to be very caring of your employees, and your call center has arcade games. And but so how do you build that employee culture of innovation, engagement, community? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, every company is different. Like if you surround engineers together, they have that in common. We at a call center, it does have a very interesting reputation, especially with what Hollywood has done with the Wolf of Wall Street boiler room and things like that. But they're linguists. They're getting return on investment on their English. So that's a fun environment for them. It's very colorful. The average age of our agents is about 24. So it's young. Okay. It's the new generation. And but what's the bad side of the industry? It's an extremely large attrition rate. People burn out making and receiving phone calls. Just one bad phone call, one FU on a phone could be enough to have someone quit. And so I try to have preventative measures or certain timeouts for people if they've had that sort of situation. But I've used my game room as a happy medium. I'm an avid collector of antique pinball machines, so virtual pinball doesn't count. They're plain old machines from the 70s through the 90s.
Oh,
Plus, I have air
cool.
hockey and Pac-Man and stuff.